Alright, this is another video. It's kind of like there's two videos, okay? So stay with me.
In public that I never approach because I know I cannot afford them. And it happened again yesterday with the finest girl I've ever. I see a lot of pretty girls in public that I never approach because I know I cannot afford them. And it happened again yesterday with the finest girl I've ever seen. I really was thinking about shooting my shot, but then I noticed a few things about her. For one, she was wearing one of those fucking flower bracelets. 4,000 fucking dollars. Oh, Eric, what if it was fake? She was Armenian. I know that shit was real. Whatever though, I thought maybe it was a birthday present, maybe I still have a chance. I looked down at her sneakers because I saw they were a little bit dirty, so it gave me some hope. But they were the wrong kind of fucking dirty. $600 for dirty shoes. At this point, I know I'm done. Life isn't like Titanic, you know? Rich girl isn't like poor boy. I'm not poor, but I'm not her type of rich. But I was being delusional and still looking to see if her and I could be in the same tax bracket. I look to her right, and what do I see? $3,000 used. If I put this on, it better give me superpowers. At this point, I gave up. I see her walk away and leave, and what does she drive off in? One of these, wrapped in bright pink with a bedazzled license plate. You know what? I'm okay with it. There was no way I was ever gonna give her the life that she needed. I will stick with my Volkswagen Jetta and Nissan Altima girls.
This is the thing with men, right? We understand that you know what we qualify for. We are realistic. Men are realistic. I'll check that out, Rocky. I'll check it out. I always like to increase my understanding. Okay, I don't. Sorry, I don't want to be idiotic to any of other races dating history. Anyway, sorry about that. But this is the thing with a lot of men. We understand how it goes about women. So that's the thing. That's why a lot of times men will put women in two categories, right? Sex and relationships. So what we can, if it's a relationship, women we can deal with, right? Women we can make happy. We can be with them. We can provide for them, right? And sex is just women that, you know what? If we can get it, we get it. But we most likely probably won't satisfy them for long or shit like that. Or we're not that attracted to them, whatever. And this is the thing with a lot of men to understand. Like, I've seen it. Out of your league is that, you know what, this woman is just too much, right? It will be a hassle. It will be annoying. It will be just a pain to deal with this woman, right? Because again, she could cheat on you. You know, you won't be able to make her happy in certain ways, or you can't afford her lifestyle. You can't really provide for her, so you might not be enough for her. So that's the thing. A lot of men understand that. You know what? This is where I have a perspective, and that, or I have an idea that, you know what, this woman, it won't be a good thing to deal with. So we rather. This is the thing where I think men honestly don't necessarily think about, oh, I'm settling for somebody, because again, we'll think about, you know what woman is right for us. Might not be the woman that we're most attracted to or whatever, but again, we will understand that, you know what, this woman loves me and I can make her happy and I can treat her to the best of my abilities. So men are more realistic in that, unlike women. So why I said this is like a two video is because there was a reaction to this video, which I wanted to talk about. All right.
This is how you know how you can't afford a girl. Stop. I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. You need to be so aware of the content that you're consuming and the language that is being used. I saw a video yesterday of this creator saying, this is how you know you can't afford a girl. Harmless, right? No. When you say I can't afford something, you usually mean a product, a house, something that you can buy, not a person. So the phrase, I can't afford this girl, implies that women are commodities. The creator goes on to say that he knew he couldn't afford this girl because of the things that she was using, like her bag, her shoes, her necklace, which furthermore reduces a person's value to material terms. Now, some of you might say, I am being too sensitive, it's not that deep. but it is. To that I say, I think you're being too insensitive. Have you ever heard a girl say, I can't afford this man? That's right, you've never heard that. I am not trying to criticize anyone. I just want to foster a conversation about this and to let you know to stop using this kind of language because it is harmful.
The absolute
This is how you know.
ridiculousness of women. This is what I'm saying. If you don't hold women accountable for their delusions, their logic, this is what you will produce. Women that are so fall out of actual intelligence, it don't make sense. Insensitive? No, he's being realistic. While you are being delusional. And you don't understand shit. Absolutely delusional. So, let's break this shit down.
How you can't afford a girl. Stop. I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. You need to be so aware of the content that you're consuming and the language that is being used. I saw a video yesterday of this creator saying, this is how you know you can't afford a girl. Harmless, right? No. When you say I can't afford something, you usually mean a product, a house, something that you can buy, not a
Literally what she like, he did mention things that he could buy. He's not saying that he could buy her. He can't afford the things that she can't afford. So really, this is the thing with women that don't understand. The delusion of a lot of women. Women constantly talk about a lifestyle. This is the thing where women are so deluded to reality. The reality that they make themselves. Women constantly talk about a lifestyle. They constantly talk about lifestyle. And Rocky, you are going too fast because that I'm going to talk about that. So let me land the plane. Okay? This is the insanity of it. Women constantly talk about a lifestyle. Home, which she said, like, seriously, men buy a home for his family, the family he's going to create. Women do it for themselves. So really, no duh. This is why men think logically. I'm going to buy a home for my family, my wife, my kids. While women, I'm going to buy a home for myself because I'm strong, independent. So really, yeah, he's going to think about that shit. The absolute ridiculous of it. So, and here's the thing. Yeah, he's going to think about, oh, can I buy that? If she has a, what was it? A $3,000 like bracelet. What is he gonna afford her? Seriously, you think that the gifts that he can get her would equal to the shit that she can buy herself? And this is the thing where men be realistic, right? He's like, oh, if this is all the shit that she can get herself, how am I gonna make her happy? Because she obviously loves these gifts. She likes these gifts. What am I gonna do to actually equal it or better it? So really, no duh, he would think about it.
person. So the phrase, I can't afford this girl, implies that women are commodities.
No, it implies that women are materialistic, which women are, right? Women are heavily materialistic. I'm not saying that I'm not. I am materialistic, but in general, women will outweigh men in materialism. Okay? He's not paying for her body, right? But a lot of times he's paying for her happiness.
The creator goes on to say that he knew he couldn't afford this girl because of the things that she was using, like her bag, her shoes, her necklace, which furthermore reduces a person's value to material terms.
No, it doesn't reduce their value to material terms, but it does reduce their happiness, right? Or at least a part of their happiness to materialism. Okay? A person, this is the absolute disconnect. If a person is of high lifestyle, right? They're wearing expensive shit and they drive expensive cars. So, right? correlation is that, you know what, they like expensive shit. So they're happy buying and getting expensive shit. So really, yeah, being realistic that, hey, this girl likes expensive shit. Can I afford it?
Now, some of you might say I am being too sensitive. It's
Which you are. You're being ridiculous, delusional, and too sensitive.
not that deep, but it is. To that I say, I think you're being too insensitive. Have you
Insensitive? This is the thing, right? Let's say the woman that guy was talking about. Do you think she would go for a broke man that couldn't afford her? Right? No. She wouldn't. Do you think women like this would go for broke men that couldn't? This is the thing with women. Like, they're so deluded in the real world. Women will definitely have sex with broke men. Okay? But really, will they be happy with broke men? No. They will always go back to, this man can't afford anything. How many times you hear, oh, he needs to have this amount of money, mixed much the salary? Women are the ones who are predominantly the ones to talk about money.
ever heard a girl say, I can't afford this man?
She just said, right? And Rocky, you were jumping the gun. Can I afford this man? You know why women don't say that? Because women don't give a shit about men, about paying for men. Women do not, contribute financially to any man's life, or rarely, okay? Only maybe a few handful of men that women actually contribute financially to a man's life. Women predominantly don't contribute to a man's life. They don't pay for dates. They don't pay for really gifts. They don't pay for trips. They don't pay for nothing when it comes to a man. Okay? Men are the predominantly ones who have to pay. So really, no duh, a woman would say, can I afford this man? Because women do not lead with their pockets. They do not contribute anything financially to a man. To a man, they don't. I've paid plenty of women's bills, women's rent, buy gifts, dates. I have never gotten a single dime from a woman I dated. Surprise, surprise. They've never even offered. Okay? Women do not contribute any single money, any single dime to a man's life. So no duh, they don't say if they can afford a man. Right? So really, that's a idiotic question. Because all women know, all men know, women do not contribute to a man's life financially. Right? But what women do is, and this is why men don't care about women's jobs, their careers, their accomplishments. Because it does not contribute to a man's happiness. It doesn't attract men. Women do not give that out, or, it doesn't make a man happy. It doesn't affect a man. Okay? What women do give, what matters is women's youth, beauty, their body, their womb. Pretty much what women give men. So that's what men focus on. That's what men get their happiness from women on. Because that's what women give men. Right? Women do not give men money. I don't know about you guys, but I've never had a woman that I've dated give me money. So really, no duh that he won't give a shit if you could afford him or not.
That's right. We've never heard that. I am not trying to criticize anyone. I just want to foster a conversation about this and to let you know to stop using this kind of language. Because
yeah, I mean, we do bring status, value, and protection. What do women bring? Their youth, beauty, body, and womb. That's about equal, right? In a sense, men are fine with that. You bring those, men are willing to give in return. So let's be realistic.
it is harmful.
No, it's being realistic, right? That's the thing with women. Why not holding women accountable makes them delusional, makes them not live in reality. And that's why a lot of women, they live in their own reality. And shit like this, right? Where they want to bring validation to other women, right? Help women live in delusion. And that's what I'm saying. This is part of the whole crap where if you don't hold women accountable for the words that they say, the actions they do, you are just allowing women and continue allowing women to live in their delusion and hypocrisies. For women to say that, can you afford a man? No, duh. You don't give money to men. Predominantly dates are men to women. So really, no, duh, you wouldn't say if you could afford a man, because women don't care. Women don't give money to men. What's the saying? What a lot of say women, right? Your money is your money. My money is our money. Right? Even men know that saying. Right? No, duh. When it comes to money, it's always men to women. Rarely, if ever, it's women to men. So, no, duh, you don't say that. And that's the thing. We letting women live in delusions. What do you guys think? I think it was an interesting conversation. Yeah. And you know, this is the thing, right? The whole, what do you guys think about this one? Yeah.